Hi everyone! Today we're going to look at teaching your dog how to sidestep on a small object or surface. My name is Adele and this is Misty and we are Animal Tactics. Okay. So this trick here, what we are wanting to set out to do is get your dog to pivot with their hind legs or sidestep on a smaller surface. Now you may have seen our earlier trick for this, I believe in level 2, for a sidestep drill where I used a large bucket. It was quite a large diameter. Now we're looking at reducing the surface that the dog has their front paws on to something quite significantly smaller. I would suggest either a plant pot. I'm just using a little terracotta pot today. You can see there, it's not very big. My hands can wrap all the way around it. But prior to going to that level, you may also use a bowl, something a little bit larger, as you can see in diameter, and reduce it down. You may also use a disc, a flat disc, or like a flat chopping board. Or you could use maybe a ball. Now I would suggest with a ball though that you do have it secured in something just so that you can build that core strength first. You're not wanting to have your dog pivot on something that is really unstable and that's going to put any strain on their little wrist or their ankle joints or on their shoulders. Okay, we don't want any impingements there and any injuries through those shoulder blades. Okay, so I went from a bucket gradually down and use this smaller bowl to begin with. I would suggest that first before you move to something small like the terracotta pot. But ultimately, this is what you're aiming for. I'm going to just take you through those 2 steps. We've already done the sidestep drill in our earlier video. There'll be a link below in the description if you're wanting to head back, have a look at that and master this skill before you move on to this next level. So I'm just going to pop the bowl down on the floor. I'm just going to pop my little pot to one side here. And the first thing we're going to do is tell Misty, paws on. Up, standing, paws on. Good. So as you can see, she's got her both paws on that marker, the disc, the object, whatever piece of equipment you choose. And you should be able to get your dog, if you've mastered this, like I said, in level 2, to pivot around on that object. Okay, you're wanting to build that rear end awareness. This is a really cool trick to do. You can have your dog start to spin on little small blocks, paws on, or bricks. Good. As you can see, she's really having to think about the placement of her paws here. Sometimes they may come off and that's totally fine, but she's doing so well. Really makes them aware of their limbs, of their body, their rear end, building coordination, core strength. We can go in different directions. Okay, so that is there on that diameter. Now, paws off, come, good girl, sit. Sit, 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 good girl. So now we're going to replace the bowl with the little terracotta pot. Okay, paws on. So as you can see, she's kind of got one hanging, but it's such a small surface. Good, good girl. There we go. Now she's got those 2 little paws on there. Good girl. Really kicking into those core muscles there. Paws on. We're going to give her a big reward. Paws on. Good girl. Good. Good. Paws on. This is really testing her. She is a medium-sized dog, so you may find that a little poodle or a chihuahua type, a small dog might find this way simpler, but basically one of her paws pretty much cover, and you will see in the B-roll here, the whole top of the terracotta pot there. Moving. Good. I'm just going to head back the other direction so she's not getting too dizzy. I certainly feel a bit of dizziness here. Keep going. All right, so I am having treats in my hand. I can do this without the treats, okay? So we're going to just move. Paws on, sweetheart. Good girl. Good job. Paws on. Good girl. But again, with this trick, I probably wouldn't suggest that you do it too long. Her little paw pads here are probably working really, really hard, and that core in her body's really having to kick in. Imagine, doing a yoga pose or something similar and having to hold it for quite a long time. Has the same effect. It's quite tiring on the dogs. Good job, Misty. Good girl. So there we have it. That is a side step on a disc, a ball, or a small park pot. Enjoy. This is really, really good. Can be used towards your trick titles as well with us. Have fun with it. Enjoy. It's really good to do it. Put it in a little obstacle course, or doing it with a bit of agility out the back. Add 4 or 5 things together. Obstacle course in your house. And the dogs love the challenge. Have a look at that focus. Come in. Good job, Misty. Okay. I put it down and she wants to continue. Come on. Good job. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again real soon. Okay.
I hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our weekly releases. If you would like to see more videos of this level, check out our playlists. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Links are in our description below.